calmed down quite a bit.
How cute they are.
This little red dot here, you'll see it shortly. Okay, nice rain happening. I'm seeing it already. And look how quick it kicks up. You'll be happy we're anchoring tonight. So nothing but gnarly out there. We're leaving our little beach. Come turn, relax. Gotta love the sky though. See, it's raining way over there for sure. We got blue skies.
We'll listen to the radio again.
Yeah, that's right. It's calmed down quite a bit. It's nice and sunny over here. So we're back at another beach, the original beach we went and hung out at. So you'll see my approach. So that's our little island. When I say our little island, I don't mean our little island, but it's the island we're going to for tonight. Oh, I see. No, this is another island. There's another opening. Oh, I don't want to go through this one actually, because I've not been.
That's right.
I've not been through this one.
That's right.
I thought this was the end opening. It's not. It's the end opening is around the corner. So here's where we're going. You can see these are the islands, gives us a little buffer.
You'll find baby.
This won't be bad. If it picks up, it might get more, but like I say, it can't get stupid back here.
But look
So
at the waves go. Look at the waves putting this stuff up. Right? You tell me. You're always in the back.
Oh, look at all the baby ducks over here. Okay, guys, we're again intruding on some baby ducks, but
Some baby mallard ducks. Right there. How beautiful is that? Oh, look at them. They're so cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby ducklings. There they go. Looks like she wants to go behind our boat. There she goes. Behind the boat. And we'll see her coming from the other side. There she is. With her 8 babies. How cute is that? How cute they are.
I'm just gonna move over to the sandy spot over there.
Oh yeah. Because of the ducks? That's the only reason?
The sand looks smoother and it looks softer over there.
It looks like it's building up the waves.
Yeah, but it's not bad yet. So, like I say, we can
Look,
leave.
we're right in the open now.
Huh?
Right
I
in
don't know about that. I don't think we're in any more open than what we were. And then I got those 2 trees I can tie to. Just looking for rocks. Because this grass is actually deeper than regular grass, right?
Don't go beside the log there.
No.
They're rough.
See, this grass is, the sand is finer here.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the quieter section of the
Oh, yeah.
beach. For now, anyway. Okay, we have arrived. Where are my shoes? Oh, I put my shoes down there. Anyways, we have arrived. There we go. We have arrived. So there's a little breeze coming in here, but it's gonna be pretty blocked, I think. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll make a decision at some point. So while it was a debate, it was a good thing we moved on because a heck of a storm blew up, and we ended up instead heading out to a really cool spot that I'll show you. Well, guys, we're leaving our little beach. It's already choppy. It's technically not even a storm, so it wasn't horrible, but I think I know a better place, and we'll just drop anchor, even though we don't anchor that often. So if this is steady wind in this direction all night, and another thunderstorm's supposed to go through. See, there's some rough stuff for us to play in.
It wasn't like this when we came across.
No, it wasn't like this at all. The wind veered or backed. I don't know which.
Part of that island, would it have been calmer?
Yeah, but do we know for sure that and there's a log that we'd have to be up against, right? So you'd be you don't like creaking on the log, right? So we zigzag a bit.
Are your shoes all right out there?
Where?
Outside. Your shoes.
We're not going. What? Where?
Shoes.
Yeah, they're fine. You're confusing me. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, why are we worried about shoes?
Look, it's raining out here.
Well, we're just cutting across right here. The sun's out. That's nice. We're almost there. We lost a cup. Beautiful though, nonetheless. It's going to be a nice sunset if it peeks through somewhere. Probably won't.
I think this is a leftover from the rain.
I don't know, during the rain it didn't do this.
No, afterwards, right?
After it was calm. Remember, we were in chop going through the channel, and then after it was like hardly anything. So yeah, I don't know. I think after the storm went through, the wind shifted around. There's a gap up here on the rocks, so that's where we're gonna go through.
We're going to go through here?
Yeah.
You've been through here before?
Yeah. You'll see it shortly.
You have calmer and isn't there? I don't know.
Way calmer.
Oh, yeah?
I'm seeing it already.
Good.
Just once we get through this gap, all of a sudden you'll go, wow, this is nice. And you won't regret that, like you'll be happy we're anchoring tonight. Because we'll be in such shelter. there is where we're going to tuck.
Where?
Right over where the duck landed, right over there. We could tuck behind things, but
Is that where the 3 boats were?
right here.
Oh, they were here.
Yeah. So, oh yes, deadhead. Better look for the deadheads. Or just better go dead slow. Then we don't end up running up on a deadhead. See it? Right there's one. Oh, where is it? I lost it. Right there. Yeah.
There's a few in there.
Yeah. Well, we'll just go to the opening and put an anchor in
Which opening?
and let it in this bay.
Okay.
Unless we go, well, you can probably go a little deeper in the bay. But as long as we're going slow,
Yeah.
hitting a deadhead won't.
There's a rainbow, right?
No way. Where?
Look over there. Rainbow. Watch where you're going.
Oh yes, there is. I don't know if you can see that. There is a rainbow. Wow, cool.
Right.
Good call, B. Yeah, well, but there's a rainbow, B. Who pointed that out to me?
Ouch.
I wonder if I get a picture of the rainbow. There we go. Okay. Back to kind of paying attention to where I'm going.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So I figured here it'd be pretty calm. Dee's taking a picture of the rainbow, so we came in through that gap over there. Right in through there. And oh, Dee's taking pictures. I should be paying attention to where I'm going.
Oh yeah, we can hide up and go back there.
Would you rather go back? We can just go pull into the grass and tie up on a tree too.
Unless you don't run into any deadhead.
Yeah, that's true. I could just, if I lassoed a tree, we'd be fine. Okay. So we don't anchor much, as a rule, but we got ourselves a really good Delta. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go look up my anchors. I should know these things, but Danforth, Delta, you know, I get the two confused. It's just the name. I can totally picture what it is. Anyway, we got a good one, and 20 kilos, so it's heavy. And
That's what we got from what's her name?
Yeah, from Darlene. Thank you, Darlene. We so appreciate it, because that, I think it was the Danforth that was no good. One of those, they're garbage, but whatever.
What do you have for your sailboat?
I have just a fisherman's anchor for the sailboat, and it's good enough because the sailboat can go up to shore as well. So yeah, we got this nice little spot here. There was a beaver, went over to his lodge over here. When we entered, we keep disturbing nature. We don't mean to, but sadly we must. And there were 3 sailboats earlier in the trip here, anchored in here. And so it's fairly sheltered compared to what you saw us going across. This is heaven. So I arranged a float, because one thing with that anchor is it'll dig in so well that I'll need something to pull it up from the end, to pull it out if it catches a branch or a log. And there are deadheads here and so forth. What's that?
That could help it, really.
Yeah, it should. It should. And if not, we lose the anchor. That's just life.
Pretty sad. I wonder how many anchors are down there.
Yep, true.
Because Kelly lost his, right?
And we're playing crib. And we have rain outside. It is raining. Wind shifted. We turned a bit. So we should be cozy. So I'm kind of glad we're not on that beach. It was a little bit too exposed for my taste. Let the rain come. Let me reverse the video so I could see the car. We moved up into the bay a little more deeply, just because we were still getting blown out on the outer part, and it's starting to rain again. But hey,
We're nice and cozy in here.
oh, it's cozy in here, yeah. And I backed out the anchor, and it's well set, so we're good. So we're just gonna read, relax. We've played our games. I've lost both. How annoying! I've struggled to get out of being skunked. Twice you tried to skunk me in crib. Sorry, 3 times, and I've just through heroics managed to get past the skunk line, and happy that I'm losing. And Dee's miserable because she's winning because she keeps thinking she's going to skunk me. But at any rate, so we've had our fun.
You beat me in the... Oh, I beat you in the dice.
Yeah, you beat me in the dice now, too. I beat her twice before, but at any rate. Okay, nice rain happening. So here's our cubic mini. I need to take a video during the day when you see it, because right now it's kind of dark. But we had some hard rain, and the evening cooled down. So I lit her up. I've made a lot of shielding and so forth. So you can see that is a fire mat. I did a lot of test burns. Yeah, it's burning quite nice. I made up the chimney pieces and some heat shielding to keep us from burning ourselves. And it goes out through a stainless steel hatch there. So we'll let this burn. This is the first burn in the boat. The shelf actually pushes back. We can get that back a bit further, right? Makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to go out the back and have a look. Okay. So it's working fairly well. There you go, done. So our anchor did really well last night. See there? That's how rough it is out there. But we tucked in into this little red dot here on Laurier Island, and we pulled right in. We're fogged up this morning, but we pulled right in, and it rained and it poured, and the wind is howling. Oh, got to turn off my night light here, my anchor light. So we're getting a lot of wind here. Now it's coming from this way. Listen to that. But I'm really pleased with my anchor. I don't think we've moved at all. I was looking at 2 blades of wild rice, and they're right over there. We're just angled differently. And we're sheltered. Imagine out there. I don't know. This little hidey hole kept us safe for the night. We're really pleased, considering how bad it was. Good choice not to stay on the beach. So it deserves a full panorama, because I don't think there would have been much other shelter that would have been as good as this. Look at this, like a 50-foot wall, you know, big trees all around. We did well. We did well to get in here. Okay, and Dee's sorting out things out here, I don't know. Morning, Dee.
Hi. Hello. How are you? Uneventful night.
Uneventful? We woke up a lot just to check anchor and stuff. We did a fire last night, and this morning we put some candles because that'll burn stuff off. But yeah, Yeah. So if it wasn't for D, nothing here would be organized. And this maybe looks unorganized, but it is organized, unorganized. And it gets better for when we get going. So it's good. D all dressed up for the occasion. You have to do a little pose because I know you're busy. You're always busy, but like that's not the point. You got to do a little pose. You look good in your flowers. Okay, so we relit the fire. We figured out what the smoke was. There was a label on one of the hose clamps that was burning off from the heat. So that's good news. I last night in the dark. Oh yeah, okay. Couldn't quite figure out what that problem was. I was going to put the fan on. Now, I guess this is our first official let's go ahead and burn on our wood stove. And it instantly warms it up in here. But we rather open a window than be chilled. Why? And plus, with all the windows, Dee's wiping them down after sleeping all night. There's humidity on them. So, you know, you wipe them down and let them clear, and then you get going. And we do have a fan that works too.
Moisture on windows is a good thing because it's not collecting under the deck or in corners in the boat. It's collecting on the windows, which are arranged in areas that can be easily wiped up.
Woohoo! Oh, I'm just loving that. We gotta see the smoke billowing out the back. So I was worried that the previous wood stove we had only had 4-inch pipe, so it drew really well. So I was a little worried with 3-inch how well it would draw, but it's drawing excellent. And I just burn everything wide open. I'm not going to use the lower settings because I don't want a lot of soot building up. And this is all, we can unassemble this, take it all apart. That's the word I want, to clean the chimney every season. So this is a cubic mini. It's doing really well. I did a whack of shielding and stuff for it in the boat, and this is our test burn I mentioned. We should have cleaned the glass, yeah, but we're in camp mode. Newspaper and ash, believe it or not, cleans the glass really well. Is that right, dear? Newspaper and ash?
Yes.
Is that what you use? Just dip the newspaper, wet newspaper, in ash, and it'll clear that window up beautifully. So it's a cubic mini. It's a Quebec company that makes them, and I'm very impressed. Very, very cool. Or very, very hot item. I would have normally turned this up, but because our toes are in this vicinity, our kitchen's right here. So, and our toes are in vicinity. Dee's already commented several times, geez, had you not turned that down like that, she would have stubbed her toe. So that's why I turned it down. So if a coal comes out, it could roll down, and that's why I wanted the carpet. And this is all up with air gaps, so it's up 1.25 inches with air gaps so that air can flow underneath. And I've had a chunk of candle underneath the stove in my tests in my shop, and it is not melted. So that's a good sign on a piece of paper, so which did not brown. So that's a good sign. So I think we're pretty good that way. So more heat shielding on the side. I can stuff my welder's glove in there, and that also offers heat shielding. The tray for ash can fit under here, and that again helps the bottom. So I'll have to check the back and whatnot and see how that does. But I'm very, very pleased. So the only modification I did make in the stove, and so I control temperature by how much I put in. So I'm just putting in a little bit at a time. And little shop scraps, basically. So, and so I took an old steel square that I had and made a grill there. And the reason is after a lot of burning in the shop, the coals piled up at the back, and when I went to toss my pieces of wood in, they'd slide back out. So that allows that you still get the full venting, no problem, but it's just a little barrier to keep pieces of wood from sliding out of the stove as you toss them in. Once the door is closed, who cares, right? So it works just like a big wood stove. And look how quick it kicks up. We've made the decision to head back to Spanish. I'm just, knowing that this is my last night, I'm just sitting here. Actually, I always get sentimental. So I'm just enjoying the last view of our anchorage here. Kept us nice and safe. I was thinking of doing the river, but I don't actually have a chart of the river. The way it's dreary, you can't see down into the water that well, so I just don't want to run up on a stump, or there's no doubt a lot of logs and whatnot. And then Dee will yell at me. Thanks for that, Dee.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the truth. Not starting to rain again a bit out there. Just a little drizzle. We'll go over here. And just have a closer look at that. So we're at this red dot. We're up at this red dot here. We're going to cut over here, so there'll be a little openness here, but no big deal. And cut in behind, that way we have the lee of this island all the way to here, and Spanish is right across there.
So, because it's only an hour and a half, it was only an hour and a half from here
Yeah,
to there.
yeah.
I gotta sit on the camera.
Okay, can you please repeat that?
Oh, oh really?
Okay, you go ahead. I'm just enjoying being here still.
Yeah, but just because you got the anchor
So-
in here.
You still see the wind just howling on the tops of the trees there. Oh, I see. Hold on. Huh. The boat's turning, so I can't stay out the open window. You get the spotted glass.
Roy's gonna go get the anchor now.
The roller was key.
Yeah, that's great.
Cry on it.
Oh, good.
And otherwise we'd be crying on our deck, eh?
Oh, yes.
So,
Well, you did good, Roy. See, there it is.
so I think
right
when we're
there.
cruising, we'll just keep that big
Yeah, I
bumper
think
up
so.
there.
That's perfect. There we go. Okay,
And we're gone.
there we go. This is where we were. This part here. Watch out for dead heads. Oh, anything in here?
Shell. And we're gonna go have a look at this opening.
Right.
Just show Deanne what she could have been going out in. So we're going to go out and just have a look. No, I don't want to actually open the door. I'll poke out this window and show.
Has to go through.
I don't know. I think he's more protected. So we'll just poke out in this a little bit and show you what it's like out and how good we had it last night. Just to where the like in between and then turn, just so I can see it. Nothing but gnarly out there. Yeah. Right? You see where that rock is right in between? Then I can see it. Let the boat experience it fully. It can handle it. People don't believe it. It can. Turn now. I'm turning. Relax. Please. Notice the boat. Yeah, it's fine. Dee hates this. Turning. I'm turning, relax. Easy. But notice the boat, handles it fine. Yeah. So, we're going to head over there. We're still going to get a little bit of bump and grind. No, it shouldn't be like this. Should be good. I'd see it cresting. There we go. How nice is it to be in here? And it's starting to rain, or oh, that might just be spray off the rocks actually. Well, we do this little part, and then you're fairly sheltered.
You think so?
The rest on the other side, the rest of most of the trip. Remember, I showed you on the map. Half the trip then sheltered versus twice the trip in this stuff. Dee hates this. I'm gonna repeat how many times she says that. So you can tell she's a stormy day, windy, windy, windy. Yeah. So, and slightly sheltered, so slightly less. But we just trudge along. It's just through this. We should calm down after this. So we're coming through this sort of lake between Shanley and whatever it is. We've been through here half a dozen times. See, so Shanley would have been calm as anything last night. Well, yeah, but it depends if you know where the wind's forecast, and if you can trust the forecast, I guess, is the thing. So we should have the lee side now to putter for most of the way until we get out in the open again. Okay, we're still getting a bit of protection from some of the islands. What do you think, dear?
Yeah, it's not too bad right here.
Yeah, I took you through a good route.
Yeah.
We're doing a little rocky shimmy thing, but the boat handles that well. I got to get a bag I bring a spare gas when we go on really long trips, and boy, we really didn't need it. But this is just crazy, where the garbage bag fills up with air. Let's see, what shows the wave height best? And Diane's Rose is so buoyant. She just trudges along. And there's Spanish way ahead. Here, let's see if you can show it without the teardrops. There it is there. So the swells are up here a bit. Yeah. So Dee appreciates that I saved her twice the trip of being in this by cutting behind one of the islands. Woohoo! Roller coaster. So I'm going to set the tripod up on the back. Might as well get what it's like from the inside.
Keep it straight, okay?
Yeah, I'll try. Sorry, dear. Yeah, I gotta get to the front, I know. Yeah. Have arrived.
Nice. Go this one. You have to take out this one
I'm busy.
Oh, nobody's here. Wow.
Todd's there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's out. Look how high the water came up since last time. Hey guys.
I put this downward because it's always okay, go ahead.
So keys,
Yeah, that thing there.
jacket.
You turned it off?
Huh?
You want to turn off your camera?
Yeah, engine.
I close this window. I close all the windows.
Okay. Camera. So we're here. We made it.
Welcome to
Okay. I'm gonna take a walk up. Leave my camera in the car.
Oh, there's Dad.
Yeah, see, pulling in by the nose is so easy, eh? Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the water is quite up. Look at that. Oh,
Way up. So we made it. We're here. Woohoo! Thanks for watching. Have a look at roydesignThat.com for more. And you guys all have a good day.